If you execute the script, it will print the number from 1 to 10. This is the same as if you execute this script and this script. So what is the difference between these scripts? On today's video, I'll be exploring all of those differences, and we'll be covering each type of loop and how they work. First, let's talk about for loops. For loops are used to repeat a block of code a certain number of times. The general syntax for this loop looks something like this and will be shown on screen. The variable is a counter that takes on the values from start to end, incrementing by the step each time. The step is optional and defaults to 1 if not provided. For example, this following code will loop and print the numbers from 1 to 10. Usually in scripts it will look something like this, and this is essentially just getting all the children inside of the workspace folder. Next, let's talk about while loops. While loops are used to repeat a block of code while a certain condition is true. The general syntax for a while loop looks something like this. The condition is a boolean expression that is evaluated before each iteration of the loop. If the condition is true, the code inside the loop is executed. If the condition is false, the loop is terminated. Yet again, the following script will loop the numbers from 1 to 10. This is a very simple loop to use, although I'll be going through more details later. Finally, let's talk about the repeat loops. Repeat loops are similar to while loops, but the condition is checked at the end of the loop instead of the beginning. The general syntax for a repeat loop looks something like this. The code inside the loop is executed at least once, and then the condition is checked. If the condition is true, the loop is terminated. If the condition is false, the loop is executed again and again. The following repeat loop will print the numbers from 1 to 10. Sometimes you may want to stop a loop before it completes. To stop a while loop, you can use the break statement. The break statement immediately terminates the loop and causes the program to move on to the next statement after the loop. Here is an example of a while loop that counts down from 10 and breaks when the count reaches 0. In this example, the loop will continue indefinitely because the condition is always set to true. However, the break statement will be executed when the count reaches 0, causing the loop to terminate. If the break was not there, then the script would continue counting down to the negative. To create a toggle, you can use a boolean variable as a flag to control the flow of the loop. A toggle is a switch that can be turned on or off to control the behavior of the loop. Here's an example of a toggle that allows you to start and stop the loop using the while loop and break statement. If you're new to this, essentially a boolean variable is just a variable that is either true or false. And that is it for our tutorial on loops in Lua. We hope you learned a lot and had fun along the way. Remember, loops are a powerful tool for repeating code and can be used in all sorts of creative ways, so go out there and start looping. Anyways, bye for now.